attached, like the closest friend who's always been there, the one who's like, we have this primary person. And so what's important to recognize is like that our attachment behaviors are most stimulated by that attachment figure. So if you're in a romantic relationship and you're like, everywhere else in my life, I feel pretty
Right.
confident, I feel pretty secure. Why is it that in my home, like, I feel like so triggered? Like, I feel so. It is because this person who you're living your life with is now in an attachment
Hmm.
figure category, and they have the ability to trigger a lot of these behaviors in ways that nothing else can. But what that also means is that you have the power to heal in that relationship like nothing
Yeah.
else can. And this has been the story for the longest time, and I'm gonna throw a wrinkle in it in a little bit. But let's start there that like if you are partnered and you want to heal your attachment paradigm,
Yeah.
it's a really great arena to do it because and what I mean by that is like couples work. So like
Hmm.
coming into therapy or a coaching environment where you're working on attachment work as a couple so that you can really talk openly about like what are my fears, what are my old patterns, what are yours, and how are we creating this dance with one another that's really triggering for us, and how can I shift and you shift so that we better meet these
Hmm.
needs, and how can we prioritize that work so much because we know that we can heal both of us if we show up for each other consistently, sensitively, in an attuned way, in a committed way. And so, for couples who can really do this and like
Right.
not leave one another, not, so that would trigger a lot of like, I'll never open up to someone again kind of thing.
Hmm.
So, this is very vulnerable, really, for a lot of people, terrifyingly scary work. It's
Hmm.
like, but what if I do this work and they hurt me again, or
Yeah.
they leave me, or they, all these things. Um, so with a lot of risk comes a lot of reward. When we're able to show up for each other in that way, we can, in relationships, show each other that the previous internal working model that we had needs to be updated. That we now have enough evidence because of the relationship with this person and how we've been able to heal to reconfigure what we thought was true in our old attachment, our old internal working model. Like maybe people are safe. Maybe I am safe in my connection with. Maybe I